Welcome back to the 10K, ladies and gents. We're here. We're at the quarterfinal stages.
We're still here, yeah.
We are, in fact, still here. It's
still the
quarter past 10 in the evening. We got JustUs versus Team Kaliber.
Yep. Ascend CTF. We just watched Optic play this map. I like this map for CTF. You know, you can see, I mean, obviously it's multi-laned and there's that huge inside area, but it's pretty balanced from both sides. I don't think one team has a huge advantage over the other. If I were to say one team had an advantage, it would probably be these Sentinels just spawning back by those crates.
Yep.
I think it's a little bit easier to play defensively from there.
It is just a tad, you know. Wait, you mean the Atlas side? Atlas.
Yeah, sorry. I thought TK was Sentinel, yeah.
Yeah, because you have those crates that you can see right in front of you. It's just so easy to defend and, you know, really, just, I don't know. It feels a little bit one-sided in that respect. But as you said, it's pretty balanced, you know. As soon as one team pulls a flag, it's relatively even Stevens from there. Right now on board with Enable from JustUs. He dropped 50 in the hard point. How is he going to play in CTF Ascend? Well, he goes down, so not really having the best start. Classic, meanwhile, is 0-2. Sharp, I want to have a look at him. You know, we talked about him and how he's been kind of the heart and soul of Team Kaliber. And he's been on this team the longest, without doubt. And he's kicking things off. I think this year it really is going to be an important year for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he can't have another year like he did on Ghost. I think Ghost overall was a pretty disappointing year for TK as a whole. You know, coming into Ghost from Black Ops 2, you can remember that back far. You know, they were the second best team in the game. They were one of the teams to beat.
Yep,
you know,
they were indeed.
Ghost, they kind of fell off a little bit. You know, their placing started to go down. They couldn't really find the right mix of guys. They changed rosters a few times, but pretty much always, you know, rotating the same players around.
Yep.
I think with the addition of Looney here in Advanced Warfare, I think you will see a better placings out of TK. I think, you know, Sharp is more comfortable with the Xbox One. I think Goon is playing extremely well as of late, and I think Looney brings a different feel to the team than Neslo.
Yeah, he really does. It's a breath of fresh air I think that TK team really needed. And from everything we've seen online, they definitely improved. Whether they're championship-winning Kaliber, yet to be decided. We'll see. Columbus, of course, next week. And the 10K, the last major online event for the seedings for that, which is going to be pretty interesting to see who comes out on top, especially when we have that pickup team who out of nowhere made it through and beat Team Envious.
Right, and I believe they were playing Aware in the bracket.
Yes,
you see, actually,
I'm going to refresh that, actually. Let me see if that game is over.
Yeah, Slacked actually was able to get a flagpole, get a flag cap right there, just running down the right side of the map. So you're seeing great CTF play from JustUs right here. I think that was to be expected. I think, you know, Mochilla, he understands CTF pretty well. You have another player like Enable, obviously, from his past video game history. You know, one of the better CTF players in the game, knows how to play the game mode extremely well. You know, I expect this to be a very good CTF team.
And I can confirm Aware, they beat Team Damage,
Aware,
as they're officially known.
Aware beat the other guys?
Yep, they beat them. So Aware advancing on, once again, having a great tournament run. We've seen them advance very far. I think it's like top 8, top 16 minimum in every single big pro points tournament that it's been so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're the real deal. I mean, you know, it happens once or twice, and you're kind of, all right, like, do it again. You know, do it in the biggest tournament thus far in Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare. You know, 10K pro points on the line, seedings for pools up for grabs, pretty much determined by this event. You know, for them to come out and play well, you know, that means they're the real deal, at least for me. I know Puckett's a big Happy fan.
He is. He's a Happy Feet fan too. Can confirm. Fun fact. Seriously. But you didn't know that, did you?
No.
You do now. Theory. Trying to run the flag for Team Kaliber with 1 minute left. TK with a 1-0, sorry, JustUs with a 1-0 lead. Unfortunately, Theory is going to go down. Not going to be able to run that flag home. And going back to what we were talking about, I just feel the tempo of CTF just so much slower on Advanced Warfare than any other game that we've seen, which is really weird because the tempo of the game itself is so much quicker than any other Call of Duty.
It might just be because, you know, obviously we didn't play CTF in Call of Duty Ghost. There was Blitz. CTF and Blitz play completely different. I think it might just be because players aren't used to playing CTF anymore. I think it'll take a little bit of time to adapt to the game mode and adapt to, you know, the different elements, the speed, and, you know, just being able to play vertically would adjust the mode. I think what we're going to need to see is a lot of teams we've been seeing today at least. You know, they've been running in and just trying to get these sneak caps and just run out. I think with the way
playing like that sneaky blitz.
Right. With the way the spawn system works, I think you're going to need to see, you know, teams push up to mid-map, get a few kills, spawn the other team on their flag, and then pinch from both sides, spawn them out. I think that's the easiest way to get flags and get them consistently.
Yeah, Sharp trying to Leroy Jenkins straight down the middle of the map there in the last 10 seconds. Didn't work out in his favor. JustUs able to defend, and they're going to go into the half with a 1-0 lead. Playing pretty well. Slack 13 and 10, Enable 13 and 9. Those two top fragging for their team. And TK being outslayed right now, but doesn't necessarily the key factor when it comes to CTF.
No, you can win CTF games getting outslayed.
Yep.
I mean, it's all about positioning. CTF is completely about map positioning, and you know, kind of have to have at least 50% of the map. I think if you're kind of stuck on your own side, looks like Sharp, he's gonna get hit with an EMP right here off the spawn. But if you get stuck on your side and you're turtling your own base, it's not going to be good for you in CTF. Next, actually, it's 2 or 3 players down right after start there for TK. So you know, they're gonna have to, you know, rotate back to their own flag off spawn. You know, JustUs just putting tons of pressure on their base.
Yeah, Machilla trying to make something happen over here in the TK base. He's going to pick up one. Nicely played. Second play to the left-hand side. Not going to be able to clean them up. And nice defense there from TK. They clean out the base, and now they start to push forward a little bit. Looney on your screen. Going to pick up one. Can he find the second? Yes, he can. That's going to open up that whole right-hand side of the map. Can someone from TK try and take advantage of it? Sharp behind enemy lines. If he cleans up this could be a flagpole.
Yeah, but you see that great positioning from Enable. You have this entire catwalk on their side of the map that it's so easy to defend your own flag. It's very difficult to attack from as well. You know, if the attacking team gets up there, you're easily spotted. So there's really no benefit of going up there on the attacking team. But if you're trying to get the flag and trying to get it out, it's a very difficult gunfight to win.
Enable, meanwhile, on the other side of the map, is going to go for the flagpole. Looks like he's going to go straight down the middle of the map. Pulls out his gun. Mochilla shooting underneath, underneath Enable as he jumped up. Actually saved his life there. Flag should be returned. Meanwhile, on the other side, Slack, in fact, if Slack does pick the flag up, rather,
yeah.
He goes down. Classic immediately picks up the flag because he was holding hands with him. He goes down. Is Enable in a position to try and get it? Yes, he is.
No, he's not
it's like
get it.
Musical flags,
yeah,
but
that was
finally returned.
That was a really sloppy play right there from JustUs. They should have had a flag cap there. There's no reason, you know, they should have had that kind of like buddy system happen right there. Classic running directly next to Slack, and you know, he doesn't even turn to watch his back. They're just both running, facing the same way. There's really, there's no excuse for that. Looking at the scoreboard real quick, you know, Enable 19-13, playing very well. Slack obviously 17-13 with a cap. Goon still not over the
He's
10 kill mark right now.
Isn't he?
He's playing very defensive right now.
He is.
Not a fan. Those shots weren't very good either, but he's playing very defensive right now. I think he just needs to ramp the pace up. I need TK as a whole needs to ramp the pace up right now.
They do. Still 1-0 down, but 1-0 lead. Not comfortable by any means as Enable hits 20. Make that 21. Can he try and make a flagpole? He's used overclock. Still has 2 stun grenades at his disposal. Turns around. Oh, nearly got the kill. Would have been impressive, but it isn't going to happen. Classic, he's playing pretty defensive. One player has snuck all the way through. Who is it? Slacked behind enemy lines. Is he potentially going to go for a pull here, or is he going to wait to see if his team can pick up some kills?
Yeah, he's got to wait to see if his teammates can pick up some kills. If not, I mean, it's going to be pretty much a pointless pull. He's going to get a kill there, right? But not the best shots, but he's going to pick up that kill on Goonjar, and he is just going to run this flag inside.
Gunfight.
And you don't see really anybody inside. It actually looks like the flags are going to meet up here anytime soon. So, actually, no, that player has actually stopped with the flag, so it looks like it's going to be an easy cap for JustUs. The player's behind Slack, but it doesn't matter. He's able to run that one in, give him a 2-flag lead with a minute and 40 to go. Looking pretty good if you're a JustUs fan.
Oh, yeah, great flag run there from Slack. He's also going to see the opposition player, and as soon as he moved, got a bit of classic COD timing that. He actually got shut down, but 2-0, 1.5 minutes left here on CTF. Of course, the series all tied up at 1 apiece. We're at the best of 5 stages of the tournament. So, we will see more maps, that's for sure. Machilla, 23 and 17, going to throw out some grenades and going to connect as well. Can he pick up the kill? Yes, he can. Nicely played.
You know, TK had a good amount of pressure right there. They were forcing JustUs right into the back of their own base, but they were not able to get somebody in there to get the flag out. I believe Theory jumped down and he grabbed flag, but he kind of ran the wrong way with it. He was just He ended up running actually towards where they were spawning. So, you know, not the best idea right there. Looney actually is going to pick up 2. and he has a pretty clear path right up the middle of the map. So if they can just relay this flag, actually he is going to be taken out, and it looks like that is going to be a pickup by Sharp. He's going to have one player to beat back to his base. It looks like that's Enable. Enable's going to run. It looks like he's going to get on top of the catwalk. He is going to cause chaos, get some other players out. And Justus is able to get a return there in the final 30 seconds, and it looks like that's going to be it.
And Slax is running the flag once again for Justus. All the way down that right-hand side. Not going to be able to pick up an extra point, but 17 seconds left. It is going to be GG as Justus, the team which formed only a few days ago, looking so strong online. Will it transfer over to LAN? We'll find out. Columbus next week, and honestly can't wait for that event. But the 10K still continuing live here from New York City. The MLG studios. Justus go 2-1 up against Team Kaliber. We've got more action coming up after this next commercial break.